Hello everyone and welcome to our yet another very brief video that is going to cover the site navigation. In this very short video, I'm going to take you through the steps that you're going to take in accessing your student account to help you download the lecture materials like lecture notes and the presentation slides we use in lectures, and also the lecture videos. On top of that, you can also take assignments and tests on your student account. So I'm going to take you through that process in this very brief video. So what you do to access your student account, you need to visit our site. Of course, you can access it through very many ways. You can use the site link itself, www.harvestuganda.net, or you can simply search our company on Google. So you can input the name in the search bar, Harvest Training and Consultancy, to of course show up. Then amongst the search results, you come here and select www.harvestuganda.net. Okay, be careful. We have different platforms, social media platforms, so make sure that you select the one that will lead you to our site. So when you click on this, depending on the speed of your computer, you'll be taken straight to our site. So apparently this is how the site looks like. Of course, our site is dynamic, it keeps on changing the pictures and all that, but the site bar will always remain the same. So you straight away come to this button which reads student login. Okay, which reads student login. So when you click on it, you'll be taken to a page to allow you to log in. So our login details, you have to input your email address and the password. However, if you have not yet signed up and you're not yet a student, you can sign up still on this page. So I'm communicating now to those who have already signed up and they have login details. So you input your email address. I'm going to use for one of our students. Then of course you put in the password. Now as you input the password, you can still check. You can click this eye to see whether the password you have entered is the correct one. So so I believe that's the correct password, so I click the login button just down here. So when you click the login button, you're going to be taken back to our site, but this time round it will cease to be student login and it will show your picture and the name. So the picture will show if you have uploaded it on your student account, but this is how it's the button is going to change. It will show a bell, your picture and the name. Now you come to this drop down arrow. The drop down arrow represents now your menu. Under the drop down arrow you can find several things. Right now for our student here, the student can access the courses, can access the account, can also log out. So I'm interested in the courses, so you click on the courses, then you'll be taken straight to your student account, and the courses you have paid for or subscribed for are going to be displayed. So this is the picture that you have seen, this is the name of the student, and of course this is now the student's account. Okay, furthermore, the student account has several sections like my courses, my account, and the notifications. I'm going to talk about the courses because this is where I want you to focus, but still on the account, on my account, you can click on this provision if you want to change the display name on your account. If you want to change the first name, the email address, you can do all that here. Then the notifications will be the communications that are coming from us to you as our student, maybe upcoming events, maybe further uploads, they will all show up here. And again, those notifications will be you'll be notified by the bell on our site as you log in. So we go to the courses. I'm going to, of course, show you that this student has paid for 2 courses and is yet to pay for the 3rd course. As you can see, payment is required for the student to access this particular course. So right now the student can access advanced taxation, which is one of our courses, and quantitative techniques, which is the other course you can access from our courses. So I'm going to use quantitative techniques. So if the student wants to access quantitative techniques, they will come here under view program. So you click on view program. So when you click on view program, you'll be taken to the page where you can access the notes, where you can access the lecture videos, where you can download the syllabus, where you can take the assignments, and so many things. So as you can see, the way we arrange our courses, we begin with a course overview. The course overview will give you a feel of what you expect, a feel of what you should expect as you take this course. So the overview will talk about the overall aim, the learning outcomes, the level of assessment, examination structure. So the student can click on this and see the narrative they can complete. If you complete this step, you click on the complete button, which will take you to now the next step. Okay, you can say I want to go to the next step. Then you read through the learning outcomes, what you should expect after completion of the course. So if you're done with this, again you click on the complete step. You'll be notified that you have completed this. You completed the step. Nice work. So you click on next, like that, like that. So if you complete, of course, a unit, you'll be notified that this unit is completed. So you come back to the schedule. The overview of the course is still showing here. You can still look at the overview, but mainly you focus on the schedule. So if you're done with the course overview, and of course for some of the courses you find that the course overview is in form of a lecture video. In other courses you find that the course overview is just a guide or the text that is briefly talking about that particular sub unit. So of course that is the overview. If you want to reduce and you want to see less of this, you just click on this. I don't know how they call that button, but just click on that, the button that is showing up. Okay, then the next item on the course is the syllabus. So you can download the syllabus by clicking the drop down. You'll be shown where you can download the syllabus. So when you click on that, you'll be taken to the syllabus. So here they are saying download the detailed syllabus here, meaning that I can click on this download button. I'll be taken to another page which will give me a display or a preview of the document I'm yet to download. So as you can see, this is the detailed syllabus of quantitative techniques. Okay, so you can now go ahead and click on the download button. So depending on the browser you are using, other browsers will indicate download, others will say save. So you go ahead to click on the download, or you save it on your computer and you can have it printed out. So of course, if that is done and completed, you can always come back to the site here and complete that step. So each step you complete, you are notified to either go back to the schedule or go to the next step. So I'll go back to the schedule, and of course the next item is unit 1. So our courses, the display of the courses is in a systematic way following the syllabus that has been issued to you. So of course we move from unit 1 to unit 2 to unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, and then the past papers or any assignments will be indicated here. So if you want to see what is under each unit, just click on this button, okay, which is pointing down. So for the case of unit 1, as you can see under this course, we still have the course overview, which can be text or video. We have the lecture notes, so you'll be downloading the notes from here. Then we have the lecture video. Now the lecture video is the full explanation that will be made by the lecturer. So even if you miss the lecture, the live interactive lecture, you can still come and access the lecture video right here. So let me just demonstrate how you can now go through unit 1. So of course, as I mentioned, to look at the full detail of unit 1, you click on that button. It will now display, okay, what is under this unit, and of course these are all denoted by this circle here. So it means that you can take this. So I click on unit overview. So unit overview, as I've mentioned, you'll be given a brief of what is under this unit. For example, here it is saying this unit covers the following: definition of data, data collection methods, sources of data, types of data, sources of data. Okay, so if you appreciate this, then you can complete that step. Okay, just like before, you'll be prompted that indeed you have completed the step. Nice work. So you go to the next step. Okay, next step, as we saw, takes us to the lecture notes and slides. So you can still download the lecture notes. You can also download the lecture slides. Now the lecture slides are the presentation slides that are used by the lecturer in this particular unit, in the live interactive lecture or in the lecture that you find on the platform. So if you're done with the downloading, so if you're done downloading the notes and the slides, you complete that particular step. So as before, you are taken to the next step. So you're prompted that you've completed this step and you can now proceed to the next step. Now if you don't want to take the next step, you can always click, you can see this notification here or the button. This button, or if you click on this, it will take you back to the schedule to pick maybe another unit. You may not want to take the lecture video now and you want to complete the download of all the notes, so you can just click here and go back to maybe the next unit. But here I want you to take you to the next step, and you see, so I click on next step. I want to take the lecture video on this particular unit, so the lecture video will be displayed. For example, as you can see on your screen, this is a lecture video that covers data collection. So the thumbnail is there giving the detail of the lecture video. So you click on this to play it, and then it will automatically play. If you want to look at this video in full screen, there's a provision for full screen, so you can click on it and look at this in full screen. To go back to minimize this, you just click on that same button. So if you complete this, you just click on complete. The system will sense that indeed you have completed this unit, and therefore you have completed unit 1. So of course you'll be taken back to the schedule to now move to the second unit. If there is any assignment, if there's any document you need to download, if there is a test, they will all show here. So the arrangement of all the units, you'll find that for all the units we give you the unit overview, the reading notes and slides, the lecture video or the lecture itself, the assignment and all that. So you keep on attending and downloading like that. And of course I encourage you to do this, of course, unit by unit, without skipping. And in some cases you find that the settings have been made in such a way that you cannot move to unit 3 before completing unit 1 and 2. So if you find that the course you're taking is set in that way, please ensure that you go through the first units, because that information is needed for you to progress to the next unit. So I thank you, and of course don't forget, if you have completed taking your lectures, or maybe you've taken unit 1, you take unit 2 tomorrow, please go back to the site to log out. Just click on the this button here, Okay, just click on that button and then you'll be taken back to the site. Ensure that you always log out. Okay, click on the drop down arrow which takes you to the menu, and then you log out of your student account, so that the next time you want to access notes, you want to access the slides, download the notes or the videos, you always have to come back here and log in again. It's very dangerous for you to just leave the account without logging out, so I encourage you to always do that. Until then, I wish you all the best, and of course thank you for choosing our services.